Hello you gorgeous people of the interwebs, I hope you're having a fan-dabby-dozy day. Today it is the third and final instalment of my Q&A. If you are new to my channel though, and you're wondering what the heck is going on, my name is Gwenny. And I love luxury in all of its glorious forms, and if you love luxury in all of its glorious forms, then go ahead, hit subscribe and ring my bell so you don't miss out on any of my luxury based videos. Okay, so we got to the last questions, we got to episode 2 was the lovely Brenda. Okay, so we're going to jump straight in with the next question on the list, and the next question on the list comes from my girl Debbie of Debbie's Dilemmas, who I will have linked down below because yes, she has her own YouTube channel and we have a shared love of tattoos, cats, and we are Gucci Soho Disco in Red twins. Debbie's question, she's got two, actually, got two. How many tattoos do you have, and do they have any meaning other than you love them? I did count these. I have 15 tattoos currently, and I am itching to get more. I am going to do a video about my tattoos because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that YouTuber, but a few of you have asked me about my tattoos and if I would be prepared to do a video about them, and I will. I don't know how I'm going to shoot that because they're all over. They're not anywhere dodgy, they're just all over. More on that in my tattoo video coming up whenever that comes up. And the other question Debbie had for me is, also would like to know about you in the line. It seems to be a popular question. Yes, Debbie, it was a popular question. And I answered it in episode 1, I believe. Can't believe this is episode 3. That's just crazy, crazy nuts. This is the one. This is the doozy. This is the one that I mentioned in episode 2 that was like, it was, when I read it, it was, yeah, it was that. And it was from Autumn Beckman, because, you know, she doesn't like anything trivial, you know, she likes to get into the nitty gritty. If you could know the absolute truth to one question, what would it be? This has gone round and 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 round my head. I don't know if she said 1, but I've got 2. They're kind of the same. I think they're kind of interlinked, and they are the ultimate unknowns. What happens when we die? Do our souls live on? Is there an echo of us? And in conjunction with that, are ghosts real? If there's nothing after this, then go live your best lives, which we should be doing anyway, but that's fine by me. That's fine by me. I think the greatest way that we can live on is if the people we have engaged with and who have loved us and we have loved throughout our lives remember us when we're gone and continue to remember us. But I would like to know for absolute certain, is there anything after this? I suspect not. And are ghosts real? So thank you for all of the sleepless nights, Autumn. Kindness Matters. Yes, great name. Asked, what is the most important lesson you have learned in life? Oh God, no, there's a lot of questions here. What is the most important lesson you have learned in life? It's not all about you. The world does not revolve. Be considerate of others. Yeah. What is the most important lesson I've learned from the pandemic? I am happy in my own company. Now, the Lion and I have been on lockdown the whole time, pretty much. It has just been the two of us. I wouldn't want to be locked down with anyone else, but I am very capable and very happy in my own company. I'm an only child, so that's probably where that comes from. I'm an only child with lots of siblings who are half siblings who are much, much younger than me, but I grew up in my formative years as an only child, and I think that's why I'm quite happy in my own company. Find things to amuse myself. I'm very, very rarely bored in that true sense of the word. What is a favourite school memory from any age? I just liked school. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the sociable aspect of it. I was doing lots of after school clubs like gym, trampolining, dance, that kind of stuff, sporty things. I just really, really enjoyed it. If I could go back in time and have dinner with one person from history, who would that be and why? Oh my God. One person from history. I'm sorry, Kindness Matters. That is too hard a question for me. Or maybe I'm just not imaginative enough to come up with a suitable answer. Who do you most admire and why? I admire anyone that has devoted their life to the selfless service of others, whether that be caring for the elderly, going into nursing, that kind of thing. You are a better person than I will ever be for your selfless service for others. Those are the people that I admire the most. What is the funniest thing you have ever seen or experienced? Now this one, this one is, I know this one straight off the bat because this, I nearly wet myself laughing. I was at my stepbrother's wedding and we were in church. It was a vast church. It was a really big do. It was a really big affair. It was a really long ceremony. So I'm just looking at my feet. I'm just looking at my feet on the floor and I look next to me and my baby sibling is sitting next to me and they were wearing sandals, flat sandals. And I don't know how they managed it, but they got all the toes on this foot were all tucked in apart from the big toe. And just as I was sort of looking down and just sort of looking at my feet, I caught them. And they went and flipped all of their toes out at the same time. And honestly, it doesn't sound like much, but in that situation where you've got to be serious and, you know, and composed and everything, it was the funniest thing I have ever seen. Yeah, Mike got told off after that. But I couldn't help it, it was too funny. And the last question coming in from Kindness Matters is, what is my greatest passion in life? My greatest passion in life, apart from the lion, is my cats. I loves them. I loves them so much. What else is a passion? I like driving. Yeah, I like driving cars. I've got a motorbike licence. I'm not allowed a motorbike. The lion won't let me. But I've got my licence. I like being on the road. I like vehicles, all kinds of vehicles that I can drive. Don't like being a passenger in vehicles, but that is weirdly a passion of mine. I love driving. Birdwell Brown, sassy Birdwell, asks, what's the most bizarre book you have ever read? Did watch a film recently that was based on a book, and it was quite bizarre. It was about blocks of flats that were sort of separated by class and a descent into madness. Can't remember the name of it, but I will pop it up on the screen. I didn't read it. I know it is a book, but I watched the film adaptation. Does that count? Mary McRae asks, hi, what type of work do you do? I am an IT project manager. I know, hold on to your heartbeats because it is just too groovy for words. Hello, we have a visitor, Daisy. Are you going to be slightly better behaved this time? Daisy? Yes? No? Bye. Okay, the next question is from Candy's Sweet Love for LV. I'll have her channel linked down below as well. She says, of all of your beautiful handbags you have, if you could only keep one, which one would it be? I think I know. I think we all know. I am utterly obsessed. I don't know how I ever lived without her. I don't know why I ever doubted her. Yes, it is Miss Prada Crystal Re-Edition 2000. She has just blown me away. I cannot tell you. I'll keep telling you, but I don't think you'll understand. Not unless you get one for yourself. Get one. You need it. You need it in your life. T asks, where are you planning to go for your next holiday and will you vlog? I think I mentioned that the hubby and I have been considering a little hollybobs at some point, and we're targeting probably looking to go to Dubai, and I might take a little bit of footage while we're there, but don't hold your breath yet because we've not booked anything yet. Nana F, hi Nana, asks, have you ever had a dog or only cats? I have only had cats. I am a cat person through and through. I adore the affection that cats bestow on you. Oh, look, it's Autumn. What does she say? Interruption. Ooh. Autumn says we should have collaborated because her video coming out today is also about tiger bags for the year of the tiger, the Lunar New Year. Sorry, Autumn, I should have mentioned it. I did it on a bit of a whim. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I did do that. Sorry for that background noise. That was the cat flap. The girls are going crazy. Yes, so I have only ever had cats. The hubby has had both cats and dogs. I like that aloofness that you get with a cat. The cat will come to you when it wants some affection, and then it'll go away and say, leave me alone, I want to be by myself. Jess asks, what's your favourite film or series? Now, my favourite all-time film, I've already disclosed because of tattoo related favourite quote. Will you calm down, kittens? Withnail and I, that is my all-time favourite film. Series, there's lots of things that I really enjoy. What I'm going to go with, what's my favourite film series, aka film franchise, movie franchise, and it is Fast and the Furious. Yes! I love it! I love it. I love all the cars, the crazy stunts. It's ridiculous. It's fun. I love that it's all about your chosen family. It's brilliant. It sends a really positive message while just being fun and enjoyable. And I'm still not over Paul Walker. Still not over it. Never over it. Winnie BLV, my sister from another mister, asks, the top bag you used to own but sold or returned that you really regret. Will you try and get it back? I don't think I have a single bag that I sold and regret, because I don't tend to sell a lot of stuff. I tend to keep everything I buy. What I do regret is having to sell all of my Louis Vuitton in about 2007, about that sort of time, because I had a lot of credit card debts. In part because I had gone on a bit of a Louis Vuitton spending spree in the early 2000s when I thought I was a bit better off than I actually was. The upshot was I had to sell a load of my Louis. I only kept a couple of pieces, and because it was a time when you could walk into any boutique and you could buy any canvas bag because it was always available, it was always there, and it was relatively reasonably priced. But because of those things, there wasn't much of a pre-loved market for it, so when I sold my Louis, I probably got half of what I paid for everything, and that stings. That stings a lot. That makes me feel now, especially now with the benefit of hindsight and seeing how everything's gone, I really wish I'd been able to keep hold of the bags, and I'd still have a really lovely Louis collection, which would be worth thousands now, thousands and thousands. Kaylee, my lovely Kaylee, asks, what was the first handbag you ever bought? Not even contemporary, it was all high street stuff. The first luxury pieces I ever bought were accessories to go with my Bali handbag. So I bought a little cosmetic pouch, similar in shape to the Louis Vuitton cosmetic pouch, and a little 4-key all I could see down there was his little tail flapping around as she was chasing the ball around. So the first luxury things I did buy for myself were the accessories to go with my Bally handbag, which was a cosmetic pouch in a matching monogram jacquard nylon and a 6-ring key holder. First designer bag that I bought myself was when I started buying up that Louis in the early 2000s. Kaylee also asks, what famous handbag designer would you love to meet, dead or alive, and why? There is only one. Yes, it would be Lee McQueen. It would be Alexander McQueen himself, the enfant terrible of luxury fashion, and I would just want to know everything. Where he got his inspiration from, you know, how he felt about his position in the fashion world, what he felt about the fashion world. Yeah, I would want to know everything. Everything. That doesn't sound creepy at all, does it? I want to know everything about you. Devon Christopher asks one, and I have seen this question doing the rounds on the interwebs, and he asks, would you rather have $1 million today or wake up tomorrow? Much as I'd like to wake up tomorrow, I would like to make sure my nearest and dearest are financially secure. I would take the money today, transfer it to them today, and not wake up tomorrow. I'd be happy with that. And a couple of late entries from the wonderful Pam, Mother Moon. Hi Pam, you lovely, lovely lady, you. She asks me, who are my favourite bands? I am kind of stuck in this kind of little time warp. My favourite bands are, well, my favourite solo artists are David Bowie, Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush. And my favourite bands are Genesis, but early doors Genesis, when Peter Gabriel was still in Genesis. I love a bit of prog rock, me. Pink Floyd. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm a bit more up to date, but still, you know, 20, 30 years old. There's Daft Punk. I am so upset that they're not going to be recording together anymore. Love a bit of Daft Punk. Have loved them for years. Prodigy, music you can move to, anything that makes me feel energised and makes me want to move along to or sing along to. And to be honest, that could be the kettle. The kettle could be going off and I'll start dancing to the beat. Oh yeah. I can't help myself. So there are a lot, Pam. There are a lot. And the last question from Mother Moon, Pam, and the last question of this Q&A part 3, oh my gosh, is, did we watch Game of Thrones and what did we think about it? We were very late to Game of Thrones. I think we started watching it when series 3 was either out or just finished, so we were able to catch up and watch all those series quite close together. We had never heard of it. We had never heard of the book series. We loved it. We absolutely loved it. We were so, because we hadn't read the books, we were so unprepared for all of the things that, like, Ned Stark, series 1, he's the main character. What? Sorry if that's a spoiler alert, but it's been out for about 12 years now, I think. Red Wedding, unprepared. It was amazing. We loved it. We absolutely loved it. We were enthralled by it right up until the final season. We were hugely disappointed with the final season. It felt so rushed. It felt like they just wanted to get it finished and move on to something else. Absolutely brilliant right up until the last season. And that, kids, is everything. Oh my gosh. If you have any comments on my answers this time round, do leave them in the comments section down below. And thank you once again for everyone who asked me a question. I hope you have enjoyed watching my answers, and you are all absolutely fabulous. I salute you. Chin chin, cheers, sweetie, darling. Until I see you, yes you, boop. for the next video. Please stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay fan-dabby-dozy. That is an order, not a request, and bye-bye.